about the lateness. We are going to jump right in here, and I'm gonna start inviting people. So, it was really hard to be finding a spot. I ended up having to go on to a rest area. So unfortunately, we've got the roaring traffic in the background. Just inviting people now. Alright, I think that is enough. Alright, so, let me get a little back here. Wonderful. So, hello everyone. Of course, sorry about the tardiness. I had a bit of a problem trying to find a spot. And so I ended up going right to the only place that I could find, which was the side of the road on a rest area. Wonderful. So, today we are going to be continuing the necklace we started the other day, last week, precisely. So, let's continue, I guess. It's a Byzantine pattern, so it's fairly easy, but if you lose the pattern, it can kind of be a little unpredictable. So, hey, you go over there. So what we did last week was we finished the juggling ball, and then we started on this necklace pattern. So we're going to be continuing this necklace pattern. So the pattern itself is 2s all the way down, and hello, and basically once you get to like about the middle, that's when you start spreading them out. So far, let's just get a couple sets of these in here. Hello everyone. Glad y'all can make it. I'm actually surprised just because, like I said, I came in late, so there was no ability for me to stop. Hello. I hope that I can see the chat. Just because I don't have my other phone up and running right now, so unfortunately, if I can't see the chat, which I mean I have been able to, so I'm not too worried about it. It's just it would just be very annoying if for some odd reason I wasn't able to. I can see people popping on, me waving to them, so that's at least a thing. Long day today. Ended up heading back out. So I got back to my job, and they basically sent me out again with another load out to Georgia. I just got back from... Hello. I just got back from, what was it, Tennessee? And they're sending me back out to Georgia, so... Hooray! Alright, so we got 2 2s so far. So the 2 red and the 2 pink. So now we need to get a third one, and that's when we start spreading them out and making the actual pattern. Me trying to get on felt like being late for class or something. You know those dreams? It's just not good. Not good at all. Well, I hope that everyone is having a good night. Staying safe. Staying inside if they don't need to be going outside. I'm sure that everyone's heard that all before. But what can I do? I try to stay inside my truck as much as possible. Just because of I personally do not like being sick, and I don't like the thought of getting other people sick. Especially with something that we don't have any type of treatment for. So, I try to stay inside as much as possible. But I got this and my channel, so luckily I can keep busy. Well, last week I procrastinated. This week I'm not really procrastinating. I needed to wait to get a tool from my house. Luckily, I was able to stop by for a minute and be able to grab that. So, as you can see, these are the two red, the two blue, and the two pink. And I split the pink and put it through the blue. So the black is now the center. Whereas, like this was the center there. Like I said before, this is a fairly simple pattern. It's just you just need to make sure that you keep the pattern. It just takes a little while, like anything chainmail oriented. It takes a minute to do. I'm not sure exactly how long it took me to make this first part, but it was probably about like half an hour, maybe 45 minutes, I think. Depends on how long it took me to finish that ball. I don't remember how much time that ball took on that stream. This could have taken me 15 minutes for all I know. We could have an almost bracelet at the end of this hour, maybe. Alright. It is extremely hot in here, and I don't want to open up any windows, because that would make the loudness out there a lot more loud. And it's not like it's even that cool out right now. I don't even know where I am. I think I'm in Maryland? Maybe? But yeah, I tried getting my air conditioning to work, but it's not doing a very good job, unfortunately. But and also I have to have it other truck on for it to actually work. And if that's loud out there, my truck being on would be a lot louder. So we are not doing that. But in any case, I enjoy this pattern. It's fairly simple, but it comes out really nice. It comes out really beautiful. So as you can see, the center black one, then I did two blue, and 2 pink, and you just split the pink and sandwich the black, and then split the blue and put the next loop through the pink. Someone in chat say hello, so that I know that I can actually read chat. Do it now! Terrible, Arnold. Terrible, terrible. I saw him on a Facebook post, sitting there freaking eating at the table with his with a mini horse. Like, only Arnold. Of course, not talking about the Palmer, but alright. So now we have 2 sections. And we can start looking for the pieces to do the Mobius ball. Which that's the piece in the center. Alright, so we got a black, a red. Is it silver or pink? I think it's silver. Black, red, silver. Light blue. There's a dark blue. Dark blue. How many colors were in this one? 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so this should make the Mobius ball. So again, like last week, we set up the Mobius ball. By closing one ring off, and then you just loop the next ring through. Then put the next ring through. Close it off. Very reminiscent of, is it Ferbert? With the turn the page, wash your hands. Turn the page, and then you wash your hands. Filbert. That one. That name, I would have been going crazy all night trying to figure out his actual name. Filbert. Filbert the tortoise. Is he a tortoise or is he a turtle? Questions of the 90s. There's our Mobius ball. Now we're going to connect it to the other link. Been great weather lately, so that's at least good, right? Granted, I know a lot of people right now are kind of stuck in their houses, which sucks. But hey, at least you can enjoy at least somewhat of the outside with, like, open windows or something. Test something here. Let me see if I can write something. Something. Yeah, so I can read the chat. Okay, cool. Just no one's here. But that's alright. Because people can watch it after the fact. I'm really going to have to start going hodgepodge on this pattern. At least for the colors. Just because I am running out of certain ones. But we'll at least try to make this necklace. I really like the colored aluminum. It's very light. And of course, very colorful! And of course, if anyone wants me to make one of these for them, you tell me what colors you want, basically. And I will have to get the metal and then roll it. But, um, but yeah. It is a very nice pattern. I like this pattern a lot. Hello. I see some people coming on. That's great. What was the third one? Blue? Yeah, I really enjoy doing jewelry type stuff. Um, Chainmail's really fun, for me at least. It's just very logical, I guess. Goes in its own pattern. And you get to make really pretty things out of it. And then, of course, there's also soldering, which, you know, anything with fire is always fun. And just making things, that you think of is just really satisfying. There was one time I was thinking about how I could do an enameled box, but it was like a folding box. I still think about how I could do it. It'd be difficult, not gonna lie. It would be very, very difficult. But I think it's doable. But that's gonna have to wait for me to get, like, an actual kiln and stuff like that, and that's not going to happen too soon. If ever, realistically, but these are all so tangled. There we go. Try to bend them as little as possible, because it's still metal, and it can still shear itself if you, if you keep bending it back and forth, back and forth. So try to do that as little as possible. Okay. Now red. I can't wait for this upcoming video. I'm going to start soldering the box ring. Nowhere near finished, of course. I've got a few surprises. It's going to be fun. I've got a few things that I need to do with it. So, basically I need to solder the two sides together, the two bands together, and then make sure that they are both sized up correctly. So this upcoming video is going to be me measuring and making sure that it's all sanded down and nice and even, and then soldering it. And I might start cutting for the sides, but I don't know yet. Depends on how long it takes me, I guess. I think we're going to be starting on that tonight, maybe. Definitely the sanding and filing and measuring part. So that's what I'm going to be doing after this video, after this episode. No, come back here. I already have so little of you. I need to make sure that I have you all. Hello. I wave at people. Wave. Well, I hope that everyone's having a good night. I'm having an alright night. Like I said, it took me a little bit to find a space. That's why I came on so late. I was expecting to be done with that by like 8, but apparently there are no spaces anywhere, so. Yay, I got a like. There's something off. There we go, I think. It just seems very bound. So, as you can see, we have finished another set. And it's almost half a bracelet at this point. And how long have we been doing this? Oh no, I took a picture. Oh no, I think I took another picture. What time is it? Oh, 38. So, it's about 15 minutes per one of these strands. That's not too bad. And of course, after a while, once you get the hang of it, it gets a little easier. And you can do it a bit quicker. But yeah, I don't have any of these in stock right now, just because I don't really have any colors. So, but if anyone's interested, hey, look, it's a started Mobius ball. I will yoink that. I like pre-made things. Makes things a lot easier. Hello. Yes, I can see. For the most part, it weirds out a little bit. Like, right now it's saying 2 people are watching, so... So, but I think it tells me even if someone is um, if someone just like scrolls through, it shows me that they are quote unquote watching. But they normally scroll past. Um, yeah, it is aluminum. Um, I like aluminum. It's very light, and you can get the colors, of course. It's very colorful. That's all right. You can always go back and watch if you'd like. I'm also putting this on YouTube, so if you want to watch it on there, that's fine as well. The one problem that I found with the aluminum is it easily scratches, of course. Um, so you have to be really careful with these. Um, but if you make something, um, like a bracelet, um, if the person wears it every single day, the colors wear off, and then it just turns to all silver. And not even a good silver, it's like a dull silver. That is the one problem that I've found with the aluminum stuff. But it's really nice for like earrings. I've made earrings out of these. A necklace could be good as long as it's not worn every single day or taken into the shower. But I think that's the only issue that I've found with it. It's very nice. It's very soft, so it works very well. Um, if I was a little bit more practiced, I could probably just do it with one plier and my finger, but I got out of practice, so I'm not doing that. Silver, red. Red, red, red. Come here, red. But yeah, it's fairly cheap, fairly, yeah. Unfortunately, it does oxidize once the paint comes off. Or it's not paint, um, annealing. So the color is like on there, but if it gets scratched or worn down and just shows the metal, it oxidizes very, very dull. which, but it's like I said, it's fairly easy to make. So um, and if you wanted it all just one color, you could. Could you? Could you re-anodize it? Maybe. Yeah, or I don't know. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but basically what happens is that they take the metal and they dip it in a acid-like solution. If I'm remembering correctly, it's either acidy or salty, and then they attach a anode or diode to one to the metal, and then um, like a negative to the bucket that it's in, or the water that it's in, and the electricity draws the color, because the color is made out of metal, so it draws the color and fuses it to the metal. It's a fairly tricky process. I've never done it. I've seen it done, and I've researched it, but yeah, that's how they color the aluminum. And I think you can also do it with steel. Um, Maybe brass, but I think brass might react poorly to it. I think it's I don't know. It might be any like um, metal that is like able to be sent um, like electric currents through. I think that's also how they do the gold plating. You can basically take a piece of brass or copper or whatever and gold plate it. That's how they do it, is that they anodize it. The gold flakes or gold particles get attached to the metal. This is the first full stream of like starting and ending on this necklace, so that's kind of cool. do wonder how far I'm gonna get. Not trying to rush too much, but still, I wonder. I wonder. I mean, I spun my own, which is basically, they got their metal in a coil, so it's just one long strand, and then yeah, they wrap it around the spool. Um, that's how I made mine. Uh, of course, yes. Steel is a hell of a lot harder thing to cut. Um, and bend, of course. Um, but yeah, it's fairly simple. I have a rig that I have that I made to do it. It's basically just a piece of steel bar, and you um, basically you check the size of your metal. So let me see here. So the gauge, you check the gauge of the metal. So like mine, zero this out. Mine is 1.5, 1.47 millimeter. So you basically check that, and you add it to the diameter of your spool, whatever you're using to wrap them, and that's how you get whatever size you want. Because if I had a different spool and slightly different diametered metal, I could do scale mail, which is basically all scale mail is using two or more different sized rings to make your design, whatever you're doing. Um, it actually comes out fairly nicely. I would like to try and start doing scale mail, but for right now, I'm just working with this stuff and doing my jewelry for right now. So. But yeah, keep commenting. I'm full of random information. Some of it useful, some of it not. That's alright, as long as we're having fun. So there's another segment done. Almost half a bracelet. Now, I could stop now. I could. And just have singles going up and over. And just having this as like a centerpiece. Even putting it together like this. That would make a nice little kind of design. If I like connected these as well. But we are continuing making the full thing. But you know, you always have options to do other random things. So now we're just making another Mobius ball. What was that? So again, the Mobius ball is fairly simple. You just close a ring and then keep putting rings through the same side and closing them off. For the size that I have, I can do, I think it's like 5. I can do 5 of them and still have room to attach it to the necklace. So I could just make a full one. I could probably fit like one more in, but then I wouldn't be able to attach it. For Celestial. Oh, dark blue. No, baseball, come back. No, a little bit wider. There we go. You came off, didn't you? You did. There you are. Apparently just had Butterfingers tonight. There we go. Do I have any more dark blues? There's one. Hello, anyone just joining on? Welcome to Knitting with Metal. Please share and do all that fun stuff if you enjoy this. Just so I can get a little bit more people coming to watch. Hello. Of course, I hope to see you next week. There is also my YouTube channel, so you can always go there. Job searching is important, especially nowadays. That's blue. I've been trying to keep the colors kind of going in the same direction. I think I messed up on two of these, yeah. That's because I don't think I had a pattern yet. I swear this light makes my truck hotter. When it's on. Such a little light, but I don't know. Sometimes I just want to sing while I work. Hello. But then I'm worried about copyright, so we're not doing that. Oh no. Wait, no, this is fine, yeah. 1, 2. Yeah. So red is next? Yeah, red is next. Red. Hey, there's another Mobius ball. I love them so much, I just keep making them. Hello. I'm definitely really excited about what's coming up with my YouTube channel. This project's going to take a while, and it's going to be awesome. I think, anyways. I think what I'm making is going to be for myself, so that I can wear it around, and hopefully get a few people to ask me about it, and then, go into the whole spiel of, hey, I make it, and if you like it, I can make you one. For money! But not the overly excessive amounts that I've seen some people trying to charge. It always perplexes me. It's like, what? Like I get it. It takes a lot of work. I fully understand that. But why is it $500? There's not a lot of things that are $500, but there was like one thing that I looked up, and I'm like, this has less links than mine, and it's like almost $200. Like, how? It's not like the material's any different either. It's the same material, silver. So, I do not understand how that happens. Sometimes I feel like people, start getting customers in, so they start bringing up prices because they can, just because they can. It's like, I get it, kind of. You're more wanted, I guess. Especially if people like know your name, like the like K's and stuff like that. Come on, go through. Hello. I think it's gotten to the part of the show that I start just rambling to myself, which is fine. Nope. There's a blue. That is next. What do we got on time here? Oh. Alright. Cool. So I'm going to... I guess I'm going to finish this part at least. And then we're going to be ending the night. So... Woo! That's alright. I need to get working on recording. Alright. So, I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Knitting with Metal. We've got a lot done. We started out with literally just one link, and we got all the rest done tonight. So, not bad, not bad. Like I said, it's almost a full bracelet. We are making a necklace, so we got a little bit further to go to make a full necklace, because I'd want it, like, at least down to here, right? So, I hope that you all enjoyed, and hopefully this, inspires people to want to go and grab some aluminum. It's very, very simple to do. And do their own stuff if you want. Or, if you want to be lazy, you can ask me to do it. And I'll do it live! But, I hope you all enjoyed. If you liked this episode, hit that like button. And if you really liked it, hit the subscribe button and the bell, and then you'll get notified whenever I put out a video. I try to do a video, well, now I'm doing 2 videos a week. One on Sunday, and one on technically Wednesday. That's how I'm doing the live, but I upload it on Thursday on YouTube. So, I hope you all enjoyed, and have a wonderful evening. Are you sick of those big box jewelry stores pumping out cast and poured copies of the same exact piece? And the only purpose seems to be cramming as many diamonds onto them as humanly possible? I am too. That's why at Pendragon's Twisted Metals, I sit down with you and design a unique, handcrafted piece. And best of all, you tell me what you want, and I make it a reality. You can schedule an appointment with me through text, call, or on my website. All info is down in the description. And if you want to browse my pre-made inventory, just click on the website link.